Good afternoon, everyone, or morning. I think we just have a few minutes left in the morning. It's Saturday, March 26th, and I want to join you today and do the Just for Today meditation with you. My name is MightyStream, and you can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. I'm brought to you by Hope Through Navigation, and I am representing the Hood Recovery Services. The acronym HOOD stands for Hope Offered on Demand. And so, if you'd like to reach me and discuss what's going on with you personally in your recovery, I'd be more than happy to have a chat with you. You can reach me there. Let's get into the Just for Today. This is what it says. It says, trusting a sponsor worth the risk, page 88. In seeking a sponsor, most members look for someone they feel they can learn to trust, someone who seems compassionate. That is taken from IP number 11 called Sponsorship, and it's the revised version. The ideal of sponsorship may be new to us. We have spent many years without direction, relying only on self-interest, suspecting everyone, trusting no one. Now that we're learning to live in recovery, we find we need help. We can't do it alone anymore. We must take the risk of trusting another human being. Often, the first person we take that risk with is our sponsor, someone we respect, someone we identify with, someone we have reason to trust. As we open up to our sponsor, a bond develops between us. We disclose our secrets and develop confidence in our sponsor's discretion. We share our concerns and learn to value our sponsor's experience. We share our pain and are met with empathy. We get to know one another, respect one another, love one another. The more we trust our sponsor, the more we learn to trust ourselves. Trust helps us move away from a life of fear, confusion, suspicion, and indirection. In the beginning, it feels risky to trust another addict, but that trust is the same principle we apply in our relationship with a higher power, risky or not. Our experience tells us we can't do without it. And the more we take the risk of trusting our sponsor, the more open we will feel about our lives. Just for today, I want to grow and change. I will risk trusting my sponsor and finding the rewards of sharing. That's a very powerful just for today meditation. Again, it seems like it is focusing on relationship uh, with others, but in particular, a sponsor. And we were just talking about this yesterday. We talked about I can't, but we can, and that everyone should have a network, have someone that they can trust in recovery. And so, here again, today's meditation is talking about trusting a sponsor worth the risk. And what I want to say about that is because I understand being a sponsor and being a sponsee, I understand that there's always risk in a relationship. You cannot live your life encountering individuals and not have the need to take a risk. And so, what I'm saying is that there's going to be risk in relationships anytime you're dealing with another person, especially someone that has some similarities as yourself in regards to the disease of addiction. You are going to take some risk, right? And the hope is that as you trust them, as you take this risk, that you're able to develop a intimate relationship with them, uh, one that is trusting, one that you are able to um, discuss what's important to you. You're able to, excuse me, you're able to um, believe that they have what it takes to respond to you empathetically. They're able to give you direction and guidance. The Just for Today said that the days of having indirection, right, are over. We can't do it alone. And so it's very important that a sponsee trust their sponsor, but they don't have to have absolute, complete trust in their sponsor, right? That is something I believe belongs to a power greater than themselves, their higher power, right? But the trust that a sponsee does have in their sponsor should be enough trust that they begin to open up and start to allow the sponsor to hear where they're at and what they're going through. That's what I think when we say call us for 30 days, every day for 30 days, or be in touch with us, or text us, SMS us, messenger us, right? So many forms of being in touch. That there's developing this contact that no matter whether or not I'm having a good or bad day, I am able to reach out to my sponsor. Now, your sponsor is going to have, they may have other people that they sponsor, but your sponsor is going to have a tool belt of tools in regards to the 12 steps and traditions, the spiritual principles of those steps and traditions. They're going to have those tucked away in their tool belt, so that when you come to them and you're bringing a situation, maybe it's about, you loan someone money in the fellowship and they're not paying you your money back, and you're getting very angry seeing them showing up at meetings in new clothes and eating snacks and things like that, but they just don't seem to have the urgency to pay you back your money at the time that you two agreed about it, right? So that's just an example. You bring that to your sponsor. I really have a resentment. I loaned so and so some money, and I'm telling you, it's been over 6 months. They were supposed to have it back to me in 2 weeks, and they've gotten a car since then. They come into every meeting eating something. They always have on the new Jordans, whatever it is, right? And your sponsor is going to reach into his or her tool belt and say, okay, we're dealing with resentment, a lack of acceptance that this person may not be willing to pay them back, even though it's wrong, right? So they're going to dig through these steps, traditions, right? And decide when they open their mouth what it is that they want to present to you. Now, if it was me, I would say step one for sure, right? And don't let this person live rent free in your head, because now you're focusing on what they have and what they're buying instead of the meeting that you're attending, right? So come to believe that you can be restored to sanity in this area. That's a step two. And a step three, turn your will and your life over to the care of God as you understood him. How can you turn this over to your higher power and let that go and let it sort itself out? And then let's talk about what lessons have you learned as a result. I was always told in the fellowship, if you loan someone some money, it should be the amount that you can live without, because you're always going to be taking a chance on them paying it back or not paying it back, right? And so um, I don't even really loan money. If I have a feeling that someone needs something, or I catch wind that they need something, I give it. I don't, I think maybe once or twice I've loaned some money to someone, because I know that I don't have the energy to get upset over you not paying me my money back. So it's always going to be in my surplus that I loan out of or give away. Okay. So that's just an example of how your sponsor may respond to you. And then the sponsor's responsibility again is to make themselves available, right? Have a time or a place or a way of connecting. It's a two-way street. Sponsorship is a two-way street. So have a way of connecting with them, and sometimes lighting a fire underneath them and letting them know, hey, you did ask me to sponsor you, right? So that means that you should be reaching for me and I should be responding to you, not the other way around. So I like this just for today. I like this just for today meditation. Um, the women that I have in my life in regards to sponsees, they're a treasure. I treasure them. And I am ecstatic as I see them process and grow in their own recovery. And now they become individuals that other people look towards for direction. And that's really, I mean, that, isn't that what it's all about? Giving back what you've freely been given. I hope that you've enjoyed this Just for Today meditation with me. My name is Mighty Stream. I'm with Hood Recovery Services, Hope offered on demand. And you can reach me at recoveryofhope21 at gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope that you'll have a beautiful Saturday and a beautiful Sunday, and we'll see each other soon. Take care.